By the way, I have a Discord server that you guys can chat with people in the community and get updates related to my channel. See you guys next time and enjoy the video. Alright, I've been meaning to do this video for a while now, my updated settings video, especially with my new peripherals, and really just, I don't know, updated settings overall. A lot of people have been asking for it, and I'm here now to show you everything gameplay related, video settings, autoexec, peripherals, everything related to that. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing is gameplay. Interact prompt style compact, because on default, I don't know, it's pretty big, like when you loot stuff. So I kind of look how we can leave it on compact, because I don't really need to know the descriptions of what they do now. So yeah, I like to keep it on compact because of that. Button hints off, because I already know what the buttons are, and it kind of looks pretty clean without the buttons there. But yeah, that's just mostly preference. Crosshair damage feedback. I like to keep it on X with shield icons. I don't know. I haven't really tried anything else, but I kind of like it. So yeah. Damage upper stacking. Haven't really tried it too much. Kind of like stacking. Like to keep it that way. So yeah. Opacity faded. Media reputation on, because I used to play COD a lot when I was younger, and yeah, I just kind of gives you a COD feeling whenever I play with it. I'm kind of more used to that. So yeah. Weapon auto cycle off, auto sprint off, because with it on and you're kind of holding W only, there's like there's some delay between when you shoot, when you press left click and it actually shoots. So something like this. I pressed left click way before it actually started shooting, but because I was running, it made it shoot a little bit later. And with auto sprint off, I'm able to just walk, and as soon as I press left click, it will start shooting. So yeah, I kind of like being able to walk like that. It makes me feel pretty sneaky. Kind of like the feeling of that too, being able to walk around everywhere. So yeah. Jetpack control, hold. Toggle doesn't really feel good to me. I kind of like it on hold. Taking damage, close death box, because sometimes I like to just like loot and stuff even while I'm getting shot at. I don't like it when it auto closes for me, so that's just mostly preference, but I recommend keeping it off just in case you get like jumped while looting. It's pretty helpful. Colorblind mode on Tritanopia, because the colors, I don't know, I watched a lot of Lyric and he played with it, and the colors look pretty nice. Alright, now onto like my keyboard, keybinds, stuff like that, and sens. I play on 1.5 sens on 800 DPI with ADS on 1.0 default. Scroll wheel up for W, so I could do things like tap strafing, you know, stuff like that. Sprint on left shift, toggle crouch L, hold crouch C. I've jump binded a scroll wheel down. I don't know, I played a lot of CS before, so scroll wheel down, I was kind of used to that for jumping already. That's kind of why. Tactical is Q, ultimate ability is Z. Alternate interact is P. I'm pretty sure default is X, but X is my heat shield bind. Inventory tab, map M. I have ADS, aim down sights on hold. My melee is my top mouse button right here, and then my push to talk is the bottom one. My grenade button is G, default I'm pretty sure. Again, my heat shield or like survival item, it's X. Pretty sure everything else is default. My inspect is V and control, so I could just do things like my kunai stall that I like to do. So yeah. Everything else should be default from there. Okay, now onto audio settings. My master volume is 40% and sound effects volume is 100. Alright, now onto video settings. I play full screen 1610, 1728 by 1080. I'll go over how to get that exact res later in the video, so stay tuned. My brightness is 70%. I just kind of like it there. It's not too bright and also not too dark in like tunnels and stuff. So yeah. FOV is, it says 110, but I'm playing on 120, and I could also show how to do that as well later in the video. Sprint view shake minimal. Normal, it's a little bit much, so I just keep it on minimal, really. Everything on low, literally everything. Video reflex, enable plus boost. Yeah, everything else is on low and stuff. So yeah. Okay, we'll move on to mouse settings. You press the Windows key, type in mouse settings, click on additional mouse options. Pointer, I use the normal one. My pointer speed, I'm pretty sure it's default. And I also have an enhanced pointer precision on. So yeah. Okay, so now onto NVIDIA control panel. You could type NVIDIA control panel in here. Or you could either right click your desktop and click the video control panel right there. So I'll start off with the adjust image settings and preview. I use my preference performance, bring it all the way down to get the maximum FPS that I can get because I need it. My 3D settings, these are all put for lowest input lag and also more FPS. And yeah. You guys can copy this if you want, try it out. Okay, now onto change resolution. You go over here, click customize, create custom resolution, and type in 1728 by 1080, and then click test. It says, do you want to save this resolution? Click yes. And now you will have the 1728 by 1080 resolution. Mine says 144 Hz, yours could say 60 Hz, 240 Hz, whichever Hertz monitor you have. But mine is 144, which is why it says that. Okay, now on to adjust desktop color settings. Pretty sure all of this is default, brightness, contrast. I haven't really messed with this at all. Now on to adjust desktop size and position. Scaling mode, full screen, perform scaling on GPU, and then you want to check off override scaling mode set by games and programs. And then my refresh rate is 144 Hz, resolution 1920 by 1080. So yeah. Alright, and now to autoexec. This is how you get 120 FOV and the most amount of FPS that you can get if you really need it. So pretty much you want to scroll down to wherever your Apex is downloaded. For me, it's my hard drive. I go to Origin. It can be either Steam or Origin depending on where you downloaded it. Apex, CFG, and to make your autoexec, you want to copy the config default PC, paste, rename this to autoexec, and then you want to open the autoexec and take the paste bin, or go down in the description below and pretty much copy that paste bin, like all the contents that are in it, and then you want to paste it into this, pretty much. So you want to get rid of everything that was in this notepad, I guess, and then you want to paste everything that is in that paste bin in the description. And now we want to Control S, or you can go here and press save, close it, click on properties, and then you click read only. And then now your autoexec should be done. As you can see, we will have 120 FOV, which is 1.7, and yeah. Okay, and now onto peripherals. For my mouse, I have the Logitech G Pro Wireless. I really like this mouse over my old mouse, which was the Model O. I think just the wireless mice overall are really good now. And I think even though the G Pro Wireless is pretty pricey, it's still worth it, in my opinion. So yeah, I do recommend it. Okay, and now onto my mousepad. I have the Reflex Lab mousepad XXL. It's 36 inches long, and it's big enough for my table, and I kind of like how much mousepad space I have, so yeah. Really like it, really do recommend it if you have a decent size table. Okay, and now onto my keyboard. I have the Ducky12 TKL 75% Pudding Edition. with cherry blue switches, and yes, I know the blue switches are clicky, and that is the point of my keyboard, but yeah. This keyboard is really good. The LEDs are really cool, I like it, and also I chose a decent sized keyboard that I'm comfortable with, and it fits well with my table, so yeah. Alright, and now onto my monitors. I have two monitors, my main one being the BenQ XL2411P 144Hz monitor, and my second monitor being the BenQ GW2480 60Hz. My main monitor is just gaming, obviously, and the second one is for like OBS, chat, Discord, stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, and now into my headset. I have the Runmis gaming headset. And I don't know, it works pretty well. I got this a while back when I used to play on PS4. So yeah, I don't know, no opinion on it. It's cool, I like it. So yeah.